Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome to the French Seams. Thanks very much for joining me for another video. This is going to be about everything I'd like to get made up in July. So I've just uploaded my June makes video a few days ago, so thank you so much to everybody who's watched that. I got some great comments and also some brilliant recommendations on sewing machines, so thank you very, very much for that. So July, I've got kind of ambitious makes. I've got 5 things that I'd like to get made up. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not promising anything, but I'm really excited about things I've got to make up. There's a saying, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. And no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothes. So I'm combining both of those to sew for the weather you want, if that makes sense. So basically I want it to be really, really nice and sunny so I can wear it on my beautiful summer makes. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing is a linen fabric, and I've never worked with linen before, but this is absolutely gorgeous. It's an enzyme washed linen from Crafty Studio, so it's in navy, absolutely beautiful. And I have sewn a little test bit of this and it sews so beautifully, it's absolutely gorgeous. And in this, I'd like to make the Heyday dungarees. And randomly, actually this week, I just got an email, it's the Waves and Wild Dungaree Appreciation Week, which is a thing apparently, which is really cool. So that actually coincides with making the dungarees, which is brilliant. So I have made dungarees before. I made dungarees for my little boy, the Made by Jack's Mum I Dig dungarees. So Made by Jack's Mum actually became Waves and Wild, so it's still it's the exact same company. So those ones were a little bit more involved. There was a waist band and the front came in 4 parts, but the Heyday seemed to be a lot more relaxed fit and just 2 pieces front and back, but they look really, really cool. I love the knot detail here. I've always admired dungarees in other people and I've never quite been brave enough to wear them myself, so I thought, right, it's time to give them a go. So you can actually get children's Heyday dungarees now as well, because I think they've discontinued the I Dig dungarees, so I think I might have to invest in those as well. And there's also, I'll put a picture below, there's another children's one, I think they're called Wild and Free dungarees, and then there's also Over It All's ones, which look really, really cute. They're almost like a little baby romper style. They're absolutely gorgeous. So definitely check out the Waves and Wild website on all their dungarees. I think they're really great, and I've always found the instructions on the Waves and Wild or Made by Jack's Mum stuff really, really good. So that is going to be my first one. So dungarees, a bit of a strange one. So ladies, you know what I'm talking about. You need to be able to sit down. You need to be able to go to the powder your nose. So all that aside, dungarees, yeah, we'll see how that goes. But then also there's an incredibly fine line between looking super chic and super cool and then, like me, if you grew up in the 80s in Ireland, like somebody on Bosco, basically a children's TV presenter. So we'll see how we go with that line. I'm hoping it's erring more towards the incredibly chic side of it, but we'll see. I have made a toile of these already, so I don't know what got into me making a toile already. I'm delighted with myself. Out of an old bed sheet. So it seemed to come up pretty good. They're drafted for a 5'6", as patterns usually are, so I'm 5'9". So it does tell you 2 places where you can add length, so I've done a little bit in each and they seem to come up pretty well, so I'll make another little tweak before I cut into this absolutely gorgeous linen. So that is my first make, or planned make I should say. The second one is going to be in this beautiful stripy Aqua Lurex fabric. So if you can see, it's got a tiny little glitter stripe. So I always love glitter and sparkles, always have, always will. So when I saw this fabric, I knew I had to have it. This is from Beyond the Pink Door and it's a loop back jersey. So it's absolutely beautiful. I think it's super cute. So this is destined to be a Sew Over It ED top. So that's a beautiful, quite wide boat neck or scoop neck top, 3/4 length sleeves, quite fitted again. So after my success of the Sew Over It Audrey top last month, I'm hoping that the ED will be just as good to me. So this one is going to be slightly trickier to stripe match those narrower ones. So we'll see how that goes. I will do the same thing as last month, cut it out on the flat again to make sure that I've got the stripes perfectly parallel. So we'll see how that one goes. So that pattern is in the Sew Over It capsule wardrobe. I want to say, was it Work to Weekend? I can't remember which one. I get very confused between their ebooks, but I will pop a picture here anyway. But those ebooks are great, really. You get about 6 or 7 patterns in each book for a really good price. So if you're thinking about getting one of those, I definitely would recommend it. So that is going to be make number 2. And I should say actually in some of my makes this month, I'm going to put a few of these labels on. So don't tell my mother, they're a little bit rude, but they're little Kylie and Machine labels. I think they're really cool. So it's a little bit rude, but we'll hide them on the inside, it'll be fine. So on to the next one. So this is another linen blend actually. So I've gone all about the linens this month. Beautiful blue and white stripe. So it has been washed, hence a little tangle there. I should really overlock the edges before I wash it, but I never remember. Beautiful stripy fabric. It hasn't been ironed yet. If you watched last month, my drama about the iron, but we're back in business, we're all good. So this is a beautiful linen fabric, and I would like this to be a Cali shirt dress. So I do have a few Cali shirts and I really, really like them. I really enjoy making shirts. This is actually an Archer shirt from Grainline Studio, and I made this last summer, I think. So it has full length sleeves with the full cuffs and everything, but I just like rolling them up in gorgeous, is it Swiss dot or Dobby fabric from Crafty Studio. So I really enjoy making shirts with all the plackets and the collars and the yokes and everything. I love a good burrito method yoke. So I just really like the Cali, and I do have just 2 of the regular shirt size ones, but I think this would look really nice in a shirt dress. So do you see where I'm going now with the dress for the weather you want? Because currently it ain't shirt dress weather. So I just think that'll look really, really cute. Did I mention this is from Quilt Yarn Stitch? Actually, I forgot to mention that. So I think that is absolutely gorgeous. And for this, it takes a number of buttons down the front, and I've bought some beautiful buttons from Beyond the Pink Door. I'll pop in a picture because they're too kind of small to show you on screen, but they're Atelier Brunette glitter buttons, again with the glitter. I just think they'd look absolutely beautiful on this shirt dress. So, and also on this shirt dress, which is very exciting, I'm going to put a little bit of embroidery. So I totally could be biting off more than I can chew this month with all these lovely makes. So my lovely sister and I, we're both very into our crafts, and we do a little kind of craft exchange. Like I'd send her a bit of embroidery, or she'd send me a little crochet kit or things like that. We've been doing that over and back. And she sent me this beautiful pack. So it's from Brittany Pompadour. It's an easy embroidery kit. So super easy, even for beginners, which is me. So basically what you do is you get your little embroidery hoop and you stick on this little kind of, it's almost like a meshy sticker, and then you embroider over it, and then this washes off. So it's a little Eiffel Tower and a croissant and a cup of coffee. I just think it'd look really cute maybe on the shirt. I have seen online people have done it on the collar here, but I think that would be tricky to do after you've sewn it up, and I'm definitely not brave enough to know where to position it before I cut out the collar. That'd be far too challenging. But I just think that would look really, really cute in this shirt dress. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, really cute kit. You can get all kinds of things. So really, really cute kit. The one I got from my sister had little ice creams on it. But if you check out their website, they have designs for absolutely everything. And they're just really, really cute. So I think they're on Etsy, and she has an Instagram account as well. So I would definitely recommend checking them out. And I'll report back to see how I get on. I've just noticed at the back here, it says 2 to 3 hours per design. So quite intense. But we'll see how I get on. So on to the next one. The penultimate make, and it is, I couldn't resist this. Isn't this gorgeous? So this is actually my favorite color, this kind of khaki color, and it's got little scribbles on it. So this is I think it's called Scribble Dots, and it's a beautiful fleece back here. It's sweatshirting. So this is from a Crafty Studio, and once I saw this I was like, yes, I have to have this. So if the weather doesn't end up being wonderful, I can just put this jumper on top. So I love my sweatshirts. I really, really do. So I just wear them an awful lot. And I've got so many Linden sweatshirts and Billy sweatshirts. And I love the chestnut sweater from Cocoa Hour Crafts as well. But I thought I'd do a slightly more challenging sweatshirt, and I saw the Mile End sweatshirt from Closet Core Patterns. It's a really nice sweatshirt in that it's totally different to anything I've seen. It's got little darts on the arms, and the sleeve is in 2 pieces and the front is in 2 pieces, or 3 pieces I think, and then it's got a beautiful little gather band at the bottom at the waist. I think it comes in different variations, so you can also do quite a low cut hoodie and things, but I just think the one at the tie front is really, really cute. So I just thought this would look great as a Mile End sweatshirt. So when it does get cooler in the evenings or cooler in the days, I can just throw this on. But this is just so soft and warm and lovely. I don't know, can you see that, how beautiful that is? And it just feels so nice. and the little dots and everything. So I have seen this in a number of colours actually, but I just really like this khaki colour. So this is going to be a mile end sweater. And on to the last make. And check this out. How wonderful is this colour? So I've never worn anything this colour in my whole entire life, but again, once I saw it, had to have it. This is again from Crafty Studio, and she does a thread matching service, and I got a matching thread and it is the most fabulous shade of orange to match that. It's absolutely wonderful. So again, this is totally out of my comfort zone, but you know, when you just see things, you're like, yeah, I'm going to have it. It's just so lovely, and it's just totally wild and bright orange, black, blue. It's coming out quite true to colour actually on the screen as to what it is in real life. And this is going to be a Tilly and the Buttons lotta dress. So I splashed out for the lotta as well. I actually bought the pattern. Usually I buy PDF patterns and stick them together and stuff, but this time I treated myself. I saw it online. I said, right, I'm just going to buy the printed pattern. So such a luxury to have Tilly's lovely book and everything to guide you through. So I just think the lotta is a beautiful summer dress. So I will do the short sleeve version. It has a little grown on sleeve and it's got a beautiful gathered elastic waist. And I'm thinking about the patch pockets or even inseam pockets. I'm not quite sure because it is just a cotton jersey, just with a white back, although it doesn't discolour much at all, which is great. So I'm just wondering, would it pull down the dress far too much if I did pockets? But I do love a pocket, so we'll have to see how we go with that one. But very, very much looking forward to getting this sewn up. So we'll see how that one goes. So there are my plans for July. So as you can see, there's quite a lot going on here, but I'm really excited about all of them. I think they're absolutely beautiful fabrics, and only one of them is actually a pattern that I've done before, so the Cali shirt. The rest of them are brand new patterns as well, which is quite exciting. So we'll see how I go. So it's still early July, so I've got the whole month to do it. And yeah, as I say, here's hoping to a little bit of sunshine. So that's everything from me, just a short video on my July plans, my ambitious plans. It's currently 10:10, so I'm going to go and get a cup of tea and catch up on the Tour de France, which I am loving this year. I don't know if any of you are watching it. I always love it during the summer. And that's all from here. So thank you very much for joining me. If you'd like to leave a comment below, I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you like it, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing if you haven't done already. And I'm hoping to come back to you now at the end of July with all my beautiful makes. So thank you very much, everybody, and take care. Bye.